Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Sri Nagi, Ayurveda and Medicine Doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today's video we are going to talk about the Ayurveda aspect of legumes. Legumes are available almost in all parts of the world and it is a very important part of Ayurveda cooking. As Ayurveda recommends the cooking of legumes daily, because these pulses or legumes, these are the main source for proteins for vegetarians according to Ayurveda. And if you are going through Ayurveda cooking or Ayurveda procedures of cooking food, then legumes should be a daily diet regime along with any grains. So that makes a complete diet because these legumes are very rich in protein and they have some content of carbohydrate and they don't contain so much fat. So if you are eating these legumes, one thing is you will get enough protein especially for your muscles, but you will not get trans fat or any kind of saturated fat that make you obese or that cause weight gain. Also, if you would like to lose your weight, like these days weight is a big problem, like almost whole world is struggling with the weight problems, you can also try to shift your diet to legume in one meal of the day, so that your protein consumption for the day has been fulfilled with legume and you need not to eat unnecessary meat diets, which are really little bit difficult to digest and they are weight gaining. In Ayurveda, it has been said that food is medicine. That means if you are taking proper food, balanced food, you don't need medicines, because ultimately food is one thing which is going to convert into your body. What we eat, that's what we become. So this is a very common saying in Ayurveda, and in Ayurveda a lot of importance has been given to food, that is what we eat. So today's video is about importance of legumes and what kind of legumes you can eat and how they are beneficial. As we know, in these past years, as we living in India or in the world, if we see, there is a huge, there is a sharp increase in the cases of cardiac problems and hypertension and diabetes. So all the good thing about legumes is these legumes can be eaten in all these three diseases, and not only this, in all these three diseases somewhere the root cause is fat. So good thing about these legumes is they needs enough protein which is needed to repair in the body, because all kind of we know every day wear and tear is happening in the body. So for repairing of the body we need proteins. Most of the times we get this protein from the animal meat, eggs or fish. But the good thing about these legumes is many times don't want to go for meat diet, but they don't know what is the alternative for this meat diet and how we can replace this meat diet. So Ayurveda recommend you can use plant protein, that is in the form of legumes, and you can make it's your daily diet along with your some grain. So Ayurveda cooking mainly involve one of the grain diet and along with this pulses or legumes. Let's see how. In Ayurveda, especially Charak Samhita, this is the main textbook of Ayurveda. Like if somebody is interested in Ayurveda, this Charak Samhita is a big textbook. Like when to become a doctor, you need to clear exams in this Charak Samhita. Only then you can have an authorized degree from government institute. And believe me, it's in Sanskrit and it's not so easy to learn or to understand or interpret. But still I am trying to best to just give this knowledge to all so that everybody can be benefited from this. So I will try my best. In Ayurveda, in Charak Samhita, these pulses and legumes are being described under Shimbhidhanya Varg. There are various kind of categorizations of food that has been given in Charaka, that is Ayurveda. From which you can select your food, like what there are various sections of food are there. In this there is a special section for legumes. Those people who are vegetarians, for them how they can fulfill their protein requirements, for that there is special section that has been mentioned, that is vegetable protein, which is legumes. So you must be thinking, what are legumes, what are the things that comes under legumes? For example, your green gram. Green gram comes under legume category. Black grams, they also come under legume category. Chickpeas, they come under legume category. Brown chickpeas, they come under legume category. Beans, they come under legume category. Kidney beans, that also comes under legume category. In addition to this, there are horse grams, that also comes into legume category. There is split yellow moong dal, that is washed and it is split one. In addition to this, there is mash dal that comes, black eyed beans that also comes, peas also come under legumes. So there is variety of legumes, like in a week there are 7 days, so for every day you can choose one legume. But there are specific legumes which are hot in potency and certain legumes which are cooling in potency. So you need to choose certain these legumes according to weather. For example, kidney beans. Kidney beans should not be eaten during hot summer when the weather is extremely hot, because in hot weather your digestive fire, it's not that strong. So for some people it takes a lot of time to digest these kidney beans when the outside weather is hot. But when outside weather is cold, you can use these kidney beans. These are extremely beneficial. At the same time, these horse grams should also not be eaten in extreme summer, because they are also hot in potency. So you should also eat it in winter season. So these two legumes should be eaten in winter season. Especially these kidney beans and horse grams, these are mostly recommended for winter seasons. All other legumes you can eat in any season, but like peas cause a lot of vata elevation, so try to avoid it during rainy season, because it also vata aggravating, so it is not so beneficial for health, though all legumes are vata aggravating. But these peas, these are extremely they cause a lot of vata aggravation. So try these green peas I am talking about. So try to avoid it during rainy season, because in rainy season there is a natural vata aggravation in the body.